It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you. I say left in the sense that I haven't done a video in quite a while because there's really been nothing happening. But sometimes I have to remember that's not the point. Um, Before we go any further, I'm gonna tilt just enough to show you that they are fumigating in our apartment complex. Like so much so that if you look down at the next one way back there, the one next to us, they're also fumigating. Like, I don't know what's going on. How dirty and nasty do your apartment have to be for them to put the entire circus tent around your entire building and they have to pump it full of stuff to the point that you can't be in your house for days at a time? It's weird. Like, I like to think that my family and I, to an extent, we're fairly clean. Of course, our house looks lived in, like most people's houses. And every now and then you might see ants, or, I can even go so far as to say that I've seen a roach in my home. But it's usually like one, and then you don't see another one for another 8 months. Like, what's going on to the point that they gotta fumigate your whole house? Like, everybody's seen a roach. Like, let's just be real about it. You can go to some nasty person's house and a roach will hitch a ride with you, but that don't mean you have roaches. It just means a roach made it in. But something's going on in these buildings that two of them have to get sprayed. Like, they've got to shut down the entire complex. Like, that never happens to me. Like, I can't even imagine what my life would look like. Like, what is the procedure where for a couple of days I can't live in my house because you got to spray for roaches? Like, that's so disgusting to me. Uh, so yeah, I never should have left. I shouldn't have disappeared for so long the way I did. I'm gonna work on that. So I apologize to future me and future grandkids who are watching this. Hey, today is August 5th. We are officially 8 months into the year, and I'm still saying that 2019 was a bang up year for my family. Like, started with a bang. I was working in a state building, doing really well. Progressed to Asia, also working for the same company. She don't even work for Intercon anymore. See, we don't even do that anymore. I just threw this on because it was comfortable. From there, Asia switched to a different company, and when my building lost their contract, I settled into unemployment, which I didn't want to do. Like, to me, filing for unemployment kind of says I don't plan on doing anything anytime soon. And that's a problem for me. Because I don't want to look up and I haven't been working for months and months. But I'm using this as my opportunity to relax, to catch up on doing other things while not letting bills fall behind. And then once I've gotten what I can get, I will go right back to work like I usually do. There's a lot of gray in my beard. A friend of mine told me they liked it. It looked distinguished. But there's more gray in my beard than any other color. That's gotta go. So I'll probably dye it. I am. But I'll probably leave a patch of gray somewhere. Like one patch right here or something. Just wanted to say, hey, look. It's also, you're older. So I'm all over the place. I'm just on my way to the store to get a soda. I'm gonna go home, sit down and really plant myself into my writing. I have so many ideas and it's just like I don't write nearly as much as I should. Given with all the time I have off work, I didn't work not one single day in July. And that should have been a record month for me writing wise. And it just wasn't. I don't know, I think part of me felt guilty. It's like, oh, I'm not working, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just gonna sit at home and do what I want to do all day. Well, yeah, I can at least be productive in my passions. So that's where I am now. I'm going to do my best to stay productive in my passions, and at the same time make sure I'm keeping an eye out for opportunities to advance, because I made my wife a lot of promises. Like, I want to move, I want to get a car, and if we were both still working, this would be a thing. It wouldn't even be in question. But because my income got cut essentially in half, there's not nearly as much as I can do anymore. So as soon as I get back on my feet, and in the meantime, me getting on my feet, it's not like we're going without or anything. So that's good. So that's really been, for me, getting past that in my mind, not feeling guilty for not going to work while my wife works. It took me a long time, and I still wrestle with it a bit, but it's more now like I've got it in a headlock than I wrestle with it. It's not bothering me, but every now and then I'm reminded. But I'm here now. I hate walking in the store on my phone. I say that, but here I am, fucking doing it. I'm only doing it because I gotta put you down eventually so I can carry stuff. Like, I'm not one of those people who like to be on the phone dealing with the guy at the counter. You know, it's rude. But that's it for me. I gotta go. Go home, get some writing done, drink my soda.